Hey guys, stream up for my Facebook league.
Whoa. I'll get it. I'll get it when I go back to my dorm, Crazy. Wow. Wow. He's dropping.
Okay, Coach. Well, this place can get downright loud when the roof is closed, and that's the situation here today at NRG Stadium in Houston, Texas.
Pull up to David's house
here
and
in
just
Houston,
drop
and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Ryan, fucking buy Battlefront right now. You said we were gonna get it, and you didn't. You did not lose your card again. You were a piece of shit. Buy a fucking wallet, Ryan.
59, ready, 25.
You need to buy what I have on the back of my phone, that little leather case that holds my cards, dog.
Dang.
Ready for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And an early how do you do right
I guess it's
there
easy.
they're going to bury him in the
I guess you don't have to worry
backfield.
about a card
It'll go as a
getting
loss
lost
of
or
a yard
stolen.
on the game's first play.
You got the
Second
help
down.
working for you.
Well, that one was over before it could get rolling. How about the D just knifing into the backfield and shutting that one down?
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
20. It's been a long day for you.
To throw is Ryan. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
Here we go.
On the carry, it's Olsen. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
What?
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
51, jump!
They'll indeed go for it with Ryan. It's caught. Jones. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
You had to figure they'd try and get the ball to Julio early, and they did it right there. And it doesn't take a degree from MIT to know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 47. Here's the 2nd year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ryan, what are you doing?
You don't see that a ton, do you? Or the cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Looking to throw on 2nd down.
What? That is the most gayest shit. That is the most gayest thing. I threw a screen pass, the ball get tipped, and the defensive tackle got the interception.
Very much so, and I think what we've seen, and I'm going to put it in about the last 5 years, maybe a little bit longer, coaches placing a bigger emphasis on ball drills, even for defensive linemen, because possession is so key, and you've got a chance to take one away, You want people comfortable with the football, and it paid off there.
That is so, man, that is so gay.
With a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Johnson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They'll try the air now with Watson. And his pass incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. They'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 20-yard line. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Buying time to his left. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Short throw, pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point by
Somebody watch my stream.
Now a 7-0 game. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Around the NFL, a game going on in Washington. The Patriots, they're out to an early lead. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this
You
drive.
said they'll be. Why?
Help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Watson to throw on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. He finds his man Johnson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd. So he rolls out of the pocket left, just ends up finding his safety valve, but no gain there.
No gain, but it looked like they were well coached on the play because he still went through his progressions, and the receivers know that when the quarterback exits the pocket, they have defined routes to run now to get into his sight lines and try and help him out. End up throwing it short to the running back. Give the defense credit for not giving up any yardage.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, That does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now the dual threat man. This is DJ Foster. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Yeah, apparently there's a big thing going on. The people who are cheating, you go drop like a bunch of money with your feet, so that way you get recruited.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there?
That's what people used to do back in the day, Brad. You give the report. Tell you what.
Slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Come on, young Kohu.
So
I need to make this field goal.
Unit for the Falcons. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And he didn't get it there. No, it's no good. Just shy of the crossbar. After 1-7-0.
You'll have to, before you can play with it too, HUD, you're going to have to go through the
Now a chance to take advantage of that missed field goal. 1st and 10, way up at the 37. They'll run it with Johnson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, we talk all the time about those hybrid players, guys who can do more than one thing, and I think if you play a strong safety and a double back, you are a true hybrid. Part linebacker, part cover guy.
And coming up, sticking his nose in the mess there and making a nice play defensively. So 3rd down, and the Falcons going with a dime. 6 defensive backs. Out of the gun, Watson. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. Ryan. They'll set up the screen to Smith. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make someone miss in the open field.
That winds up being a 4-yard loss and leads to 4th down. On 4th down, here's Matt Bosher on to punt. DeAndre Carter's deep for the Texans. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Rush in. Check. Watch twist. Bang.
Now Johnson. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I can't believe they even let you play. No. Another time now.
On 2nd down, Johnson.
I mean, it
And
teaches
very
you what
little
things
there.
to do.
He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. The Texans on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Watson. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So a couple of 1st downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Man, this dude can make 50-yard field goals, and my Asian kicker can't even make one.
Every one of those that put 3 points on the board, about guarantee you Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use them a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
Man, facts.
And punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
And Smith was a little bit of a surprise in 2018. Got unexpected playing time due to the absence of Devontae Freeman. Took full advantage of it. Had 27 catches out of the backfield last season. There's another one this year.
14 yards there and a Falcon 1st down.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return. They're hoping to see the form that led him to 1,000-yard seasons in 2015 and 2016.
Check 52. Whip. Watch the whip.
Now the 1st carry for Brian Hill. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Off the play fake to Freeman. It's Ryan.
Oh, come on.
And it's intercepted. Bernardrick McKinney, the linebacker, picks it. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they've got to make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson with a catch made by Hopkins. Give them 17 on the pickup there, and the Texans also get a new set of downs. On 1st down, it's Watson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett making his presence felt. He gets the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now.
That was not pass interference. Oh, offense pass interference.
They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
And sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. From the gun, here's Watson. Going deep for Hopkins.
How in the hell he got open?
This is caught.
That's so gay. DeAndre Hopkins just beat my entire defense.
Now on the year, and the Texans have taken the lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and the lead is now 10-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
Man.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially make a mistake in this situation and cost myself even more points.
But boy, getting into field goal range and tying it, that's tempting.
Awfully enticing. You almost talked me into it.
Look at all them people who spend thousands of dollars on mud.
Oh yeah, facts. I can't even play mud anymore because that should be cheesing.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half.
I mean, if it's taking that long, you should close that one. I said if it's taking that long, you might as well close the afternoon start, dog. Something like that.
A fake to Freeman.
I know, it is your first time rolling in. Why you taking your real out?
He'll let this go deep.
Did you make a character already?
It's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. A big play there just before halftime. 56 yards. This clearly the final play of the half, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it with 3 seconds remaining. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And his kick is indeed good, and that will do it for this first half. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman.
Those are good. Those are good and healthy for you.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even
Okay, try eating the whole wheat crackers. Saltines.
Down at the 28-yard line.
It's good for you. Come on now.
Don't matter if it's good for you or not. Food's supposed to taste good, dog.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
You crazy.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28. Running from the gun, Johnson. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On 3rd down, Watson flushed out right.
That's so gay. That's so gay. He ran with Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit, because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Here's Johnson. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
The server is you.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Let's talk about football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 24. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league run.
Never trust Lester.
Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
If you press start and go to friends, you can join him.
Foster on 2nd down. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards there on a Falcon 1st down. That toss play right, we know it's one of the successful plays they have in their arsenal, and they showed you why there.
And remember, in order for it to be successful, because it's a little bit of a slower developing play, those blocks at the line of scrimmage have to be kept, have to be held, so that the runner can get to the corner and turn it upfield.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Lets it go for Nelson. And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, my God.
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
What?
And the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Wait, you still can't kill him.
No, I'm fucking doing the walk.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to rifle.
Look, I'm like turning it all the way, and then it just says, "Oh, you broke it." What the fuck, bro? Come on.
And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
I don't understand, bro.
They come out here in the eye. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, see, look, it says lock.
He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stop that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal.
Wait, hold on, are you doing it with the Miller?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've never gotten in for anything other than TikTok.
And he's is going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. 2 straight
it's
shots
like
on the
lockpicking
ground. Now on
failed,
third,
but like
do you go to the
it's
air?
like it's staying.
I think the possibility of doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Quadri Olison, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And that's why you have the fullback, Charles. Couldn't get it into play before with the smaller guy. Turned to a little more power. They score it.
And that has to warm the hearts of a lot of
damn.
fans.
Too late for the game?
A little bit of power football.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
Damn, why are we advancing on the same day?
This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everyone wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Again, it's Johnson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
He'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
What were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Watch twins. Watch twins.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. Foyesade Aluakan made the tackle there from his safety position.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball. I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
In 2018, Deshaun Watson had 5 fourth-quarter comebacks. Only Drew Brees of the Saints had more with 6. From the 44, Watson steps away. And he can't
I mean, you're not gonna run with Deshaun Watson. I got that shit on lock.
So we recount real quick. He had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
The Texans on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 8. To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to go down again. Grady Jarrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
On 4th down, Watson. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that is incomplete. Bill O'Brien rolls the dice, but to no avail. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
59, ready. Back 25. Check 41. So we got man.
They'll run on first down. It's Freeman. Give the tackle there to Keon Crossan. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right?
What happened?
Football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts?
No.
What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Go, go.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
Oh.
The attempt on the
Are you not rotating the wall?
What a catch. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first
no,
down.
left stick. You got to rotate the left.
A first down carry for Smith. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8.
Oh, no, dog. You got to get it all the way. It's got to be pointing to the right.
2nd and 7.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow the offensive lineman to get up to the 2nd level.
Back to the ground, this time with Freeman.
I feel like
and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming.
On,
this is 3rd and long.
I'm going to start the stream up and go to the pit, alright?
Alright.
And I'll show you.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
So his 2nd field goal of the game, and that could turn out to be the big one.
Yeah, you have to make them score twice to beat you, and that's not impossible. But
We're not going to get more back there.
Puts their backs clearly against the wall.
This is taken at the 3.
30 rush in a few seconds.
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Should, unless did you buy all that he had?
He didn't. No, he didn't. He didn't give me any. I mean, he gave me some for free.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And on that last drive, Whitford on 4th turned it over. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Keanu Neal with a safety blitz for the sack. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left. Roll him out, bootleg it, do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula's not working right now. No, a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Yeah, found it.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that, and thus far they've been successful.
Escaping the pressure right.
How the fuck, man? This motherfucker just...
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Some signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Watson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a 1st down. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the 1st, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
A pickup of 11 and a Texans 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
My bad, I hit the wrong thing.
Now it's Watson.
When you teach me.
Now a desperation throw deep down. And this is
I
intercepted.
just paid for
And
free
that should do it.
it.
Picked off by Jamar Taylor. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
They always say the most important part of a player is
right
those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sideline, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup
unless it's real
quarterback,
close,
that's who needs to get
keep backing out and entering, because the closer it is, the easier it is to pick.
Not much room there, so get it up only to about the 21. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but able to stay in bounds like his coach wants him to do and keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do what's your mindset? It appeared to me that he'd totally forgotten that he needed to stay in bounds, and then the last second, oh no, I better get down. And he ended up doing the right thing. But at that point, maybe close.
Right now, I'm just like spamming re-enter and re-enter the left click animation because it's a little too far away from where I'm from.
Ready? 25. 55. It's gonna be a long.
A first down carry for Foster. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
You made it
was their
so
defense
easy,
that really
bro.
made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that would be their last points of the game?
No, I mean, what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Falcons, they move back over 500 at 3-2 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they see to take on the Chiefs. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
And get it back to the goal.